Alright, I'm heading to a dump to do digging. I'm walking into it. Snow on the ground and it's cold. It's below 32, I know that. Probably 29 or so. But I'm gonna suck it up and go dig hard all day and see what I can find later. Alright, well, I arrived and I thought I was gonna find a bunch of stuff surface hunting, but I guess not, because I don't know, there's a good dusting of snow on it, 1/4 of an inch, maybe a half. This is higher elevation than I was walking in earlier. But started a hole in here where I found some marbles, and that's probably what we'll be doing today, is looking for marbles. Any of the bottles or any other interesting items will just be a bonus. But see if you see the marble here by my rake head. I'll gradually go down to where it's at. Right there, and it looks nice. See what we got. Oh, it's a blue base with red like swirls. It looks like it's gonna be an old marble because this is an older dump. But I'll get it cleaned off and see you in a second. Later. Alright, that's a solid find for the first marble, and you can see all I've dug here is just that much. Nice blue base with like kind of transparent maroonish rust red colored swirls on it. It's nice. Later. Alright, I'm up here by my bag. I got a blue bottle sticking out. I'll go film me pouring it out. But I got this little Listerine cork bottle. That's kind of cool because it's so little. But down here, and I got these things. There's an Atlas strong shouldered mason. I got a fork in there and a toy. But right, that's just a slick beer. There's just bottles sticking out everywhere down here. But right here, oh man, that's huge. It's not embossed, but man, that's pretty big. Look at that. Well, I'll get back if I find anything else later. Alright, I've been here a while. Haven't been finding a whole lot, but I just raked out an insulator up here. See, I had to cut steps in the side of the hill to get up here. It's, you know, I'm on a thing like this. I did fall backwards earlier and cut my back up, like earlier this summer here. Fell clear over a hill, but we got a beautiful find. I'm raking up in here. See, here's the surface. Stuff's right in here. You can see that layer, but I popped this out. Check this out. This looks awesome. Looks like a Hemingway blue glass one. All right. It's that like turquoise. It's nice. It's a number 9, I think. I'll get it cleaned off and show you here in just a second later. All right, there's a look at it. Hemingway number 9. This one's perfect. There's no chips, no cracks, nothing. And it's beautiful glass. I'm happy to get it. Kind of saved the day. It's horrible conditions. You can see there's snow on the ground. It's horrible cold. I'm not going to stay as long today, but I'm finding stuff later. Alright, I got another marble. I haven't been finding a lot of stuff. I found a few other bottles after that insulator. I'll show you them on cleanup. But right here, looks like maybe, yeah, oh, looks pretty nice. Let me get it cleaned off. Alright, it's just one of them turquoise cat eyes, but it's real nice condition, and that's a pretty marble. I like them ones. Good find. Later. Alright, man, I didn't even see this. This happens to me all the time. Got a silver plate spoon here, but I got a nice embossed cork bottle. I don't know what it says yet. That's definitely silver plate. We'll take that. You know, it's not worth much. Probably close to worthless, but when you get a big collection of them and frame them in raker mounts, and most of them are really over 100 years old, they make a nice display. But right here's what I got. I raked it out right back in there, and it says something on it, and it's like, oh, it's nice. Look at that. Let's see here what it says. Luyties, L-U-Y-T-I-E-S. That's cool. I don't have it. Good find. Later. I mean, look at this little like ornate bell thing. It's got gold gilt on it. I don't know what that is. If it's a Christmas tree ornament or what, but it looks like a bell, and it's got a loop up there. That's cool. Later. Alright, I got a few things today. I'm going to try one more spot. The marbles are in this Atlas thing. But here's a little salt shaker. It's green glass. I got this nice insulator. I got a couple nice marbles. Here's got another one of these little embossed Sloan's liniment. And I got that cork bottle up there that I got to go up there and get it. Let's just get it now. You can see where I did a lot of digging in here today, but the ground's too wet to see marbles. That's why I need to find a few, and I'm just gonna go. Right there's that bottle. Look at all these prescription bottles that came out. They're all screw top. They got numbers and stuff up the side. But I found me a couple nice lids anyway. Found a broken crock. Look at that. And lots of weird jars. There's some whiskeys in here, but I just can't take all this stuff. If those were cork, I'd take them. But let's see, yeah, I got another mason lid right there. I take all these that aren't chewed up to put on stuff that, because most of the ones I find never have a good cap on them. They're all destroyed. So I got two more and I need them. And I really like this bottle. It's got embossing on the bottom too, I think. No, it's just a square. But that's cool. And a nice insulator for my collection. So I'll try to find maybe one more thing. And check this out. Boy, this would have been, this is a heartbreaker. Look at this big cork. It would have been huge, and it's blue glass. That's a shame. I'd like to see that. Well, anyway, folks, I'll get back if I find anything else. Later. Alright, I just raked out a marble straight in there at the tip of my finger someplace. But I got me a new rake. My dad bought it for me. It's got a real long handle on it. I can reach back in. It's got wider prongs on it. I can really pull up the stuff. I ought to do all right today, even though it's bad conditions. But right here, got a marble. It's like an orangish rust colored one. I'll get it cleaned off and show you. It's nothing great, but solid find. Later. That's a little nicer than what I thought. It's got another band of color at the edge of that there. And that white's kind of clear base. That's a pretty nice marble for the first one. Later. Alright, I just raked this out way back in here. I was pulling the stuff back out of my hole with my new big rake. Spotted this. It's got a lot of rust staining on it, but it's beautiful. And it's got a panel mark on it. Let me see, right there you can see it. It's a flat spot where it's been snipped off. Let me get it cleaned off and I'll show you. It might still have a rust on it, but it's cool. Later. Alright, I'm back. That marble is awesome. It's some kind of handmade, I would guess. It's just absolutely smoky. That's rust stains, but it's a beautiful marble. You can see it there. It's some kind of handmade. There's like another panel mark on the other side. I'll have to get it all cleaned up. I don't know if I will today or not, but I can tell it's a beauty. Look at it. Nice tight swirls, pop bottle blue glass. Later. Alright, I got a marble down in there. See it straight about there. Let me get down in here. I'm pretty deep. I couldn't reach it. There's no way. Oh, this looks like a blue and white one. I haven't found any spectacular ones. Oh, it's got more color. It's a little rainbow. I won't clean it off. It's just an average marble, probably $1 one. But hopefully I can get like a $100 one. Later. Alright, I'm back. I've been raking in here for about an hour. And I'm just now I'm down to like ash layer. And all the bottles aren't melted. They're coming out whole. There's all kinds of bottles coming out. Nothing good yet, but I think I got a day maker. If you see right about there at the tip of my finger, I'm looking through the viewfinder. There's a big shooter marble. It just rolled out of the ash here in this back wall. Let me get down in here. It's right here. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's big and nice. Let me get it cleaned off. It's over an inch. Later. Wow, this is a beauty. It's two colors of green. I don't know. There's a glare on it. There's darker green swirls in it, like thin lines, and it's wet mint. Those are rust stains from being in that rust. That'll come right off. It's just, look at the surface. No pitting or nothing. It's over an inch. It's got that two color. It's big, nice marble. I don't see a panel mark on it, but that doesn't mean there's not one on it polished over after I get it cleaned up. That looks funny right there at the tip of my finger. But nice marble. Later. Alright, I'm in a nice undug layer back here. I wasn't expecting to find bottles today, but I got deeper today. And this bottle was nice. It says Dr.Pepper Bottling Company, Bel Air, Ohio. And it's an old Barks root beer, and it's a big one. It's a 12 ounce. I don't have a 12 ounce. All the ones I have are like the 8 ounce or 7.5. And that's a Ohio Valley River town. It's on the Ohio side of the river in Ohio, Bel Air. About 15 minutes south of Wheeling on the river. It's a nice bottle. It's perfect condition. I like it. Later. Yeah, let me wipe my screen off. Got another bottle seconds later. I just set that one right there. Took 2 or 3 more rakes, and you see there's another beer bottle, but I got a Coke. Some of these are Christmas cakes that I find, but most of them were D-patent. This is D-patent. And it's probably Sistersville, West Virginia. It's the most common one here, but it might not be. Yeah, it's Sistersville, West Virginia, but it's the first one I found in a few days. These aren't easy to find. I get on them and find like 8 or 10, 12 in a day sometimes. But anyway, later. Alright, my hole caved in where I was getting my camera. There's a blue bottle. See it right there? It was sticking out of the wall, but all this caved in. Let's pull this out. It's a little cobalt blue. It's perfect. Throw it up there and take care of it. I'll get this cleaned out and I'll get back at it later. Alright, I'm way back in this hole, but right about to tip my finger there, I got a marble. I'm going to try to reach it. It looks like it's got some nice color on it. Right there. Oh, barely reach it. Oh man, it's a nice rainbow. Let me get it cleaned off. Multiple colors. It's a little bigger than average size too. Later. Alright, that's a pretty nice rainbow. It's from Marble King Corporation. It was probably made in St. Mary's, West Virginia. That's an Ohio River Valley town. There's lots of marble factories close to where I'm digging. That's why there's so many marbles, I would guess. Later. Alright, well finally got something worth the trip. Got an awesome marble. It's bigger than average size and it's great color. Reach it out right back in there, see if you see it. Right there. Boy, it looks nice. An orange base with like ruby red swirls through it. Oh man, let me get this cleaned off, folks. Wow. Later. Well, that's not nice, is it? It looks like a planet. Wow, that's awesome. It's real nice. Look at that. I'd say it's a handmade. Later. Alright, I got another marble down here. My hole caved in, raking it out. I saw it. I got it caught on that rake. But it's a blue swirl. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's clear base. You can see in it there on this side. It'll be a nice one. I'm not going to clean it up anymore. It's not a showstopper, but it's pretty nice. Later. Alright, just raked out another Coke back in here. I'm just following the seam. See what we got here. It's another Sistersville, West Virginia Coke. Probably from around World War II. Another find. Got all kinds of stuff. Look at that little dog's head. That thing's broke. But I'm finding all kinds of cobalt blue bottles back in here, and right here's one sticking out. That's still got the cap on it and it's embossed. Look at that. Phillips Mocha Magnesia with the original cap. Good find. Look at, there's more. There's another cork here. I just found these in the last few minutes. Finding all kinds of stuff. I'm looking for a real nice showpiece and then I'll go. Found this big bottle in here too. It says High Grade Products Company and it's got Braddock, Pennsylvania on the bottom. It's huge. Later. Alright, probably see the marble. Looks like a white base with turquoise swirls on it. Plus I got a little tiny cobalt blue bottle for my stack up there. I got tons of them. But I'll clean this off and show you. It looks nice. Later. And my hole caved in right where I found this. I'm gonna have to dig it out again. It's a nice marble. That turquoise swirls are clear base. You can see into the marble. Got a good many of them in there. Later. Alright, got another marble a few minutes later. It's right here. Saw it roll. Don't know what it is. It's a cat eye. Let me clean it off later. Yeah, that's a nice surprise. It's two color. It's like white with like green on it. It's pretty nice. Later. Alright, I always do good on the marbles. I'm finding bottles today, but nothing like spectacular. Some of these bottles I'm digging up here are worth a good bet. I put a couple Sistersville Coke bottles online with a guy last night. One of my buddies put them on actually, and they sold for $25 a piece just within 2 hours of being on. They were unique ones, and I have 50 more of them whole. But right here's a nice red and white swirl. Could be an alley, could be something else. I'd say it might be an alley, I'm not sure. But that red's clear base. It's nice. Later. I don't like these ACL colas too much, but man, this one's nice. I've never even heard of this. 7 ounces, Red Rock Cola, and on the back it says Jacobs Bottling Corporation, Bel Air, Ohio. And look at that, it's got a like woman on it. That's nice. I'm taking that, cleaning that up for sure. Look at all that stuff. Got a pair of eyeglasses there, you can see a little round pair, and the frames are Bakelite. Later. Alright, I'm getting ready to go. I just came up here on my lunch break today to try to get enough for another video, and I did. Lots of nice marbles, bigger ones, 3 shooter sizes, and lots of other ones. Lots of bottles, cork bottles, blue bottles, just lots of stuff. The marbles is what I'm after, and the marbles is what I got. Got more for the cases. I'll show you some pictures of some of them later. Alright, I was gonna leave, and I stopped right down in there where that dirt's exposed, where I found all the marbles, pretty much all the major ones, right in that area, and I've got it hammered. So I thought I'd come up the hill, see if you see it. I got a dandy, and I think it's a German wire pool marble. It's beautiful. It might even be older. But right here, let me get it cleaned off later. Well, folks, it didn't get much better than that. Love these ones. Like a Coke bottle glass, and this one has all kinds of tiny little swirls in it too, plus thicker ones. It's really nice. Look at that. Wow. Later, fix. Alright, I'm back from the dump. Here's a look at marbles, the best ones from this year, actually from the last 6 months of me digging. I got into some good spots. You can see there's just tons of nice ones, but here's some of the more recent ones in this case. I'm going to fill up another one like this. I'm just getting it going. There's that real awesome one, but you can see here's this Christensen brick marble, and this size of it's worth $600 in near mint or mint condition. You know, this wouldn't be mint, but it's close. It's near mint, and there's all kinds of little bricks. And today I got this marble, and you can see how close it is. It's 2 colors of swirled green, and I get to looking in my book, and let's see here. Right here it is. They're Imperial Jades, Christensen Son Company Opaque Imperial Jade, and they're 2 colors of green. If you come up here in mint, 23-30 seconds. I think mine's 1 inch. I'm almost positive. I'll have to put calipers on it, but that's a 1 inch marble, and it says too rare to value. But if it is this size, it's 275, and I'm pretty sure this is 1 inch. I put a tape up to it, but it's hard to a tape measure, and it looks like 1 inch, but I'll have to put calipers on it. But that's a beauty. Look at that. Another Christensen. I just wanted to show you that, and here's a look. Look at all these like Superman types. And here's one of the most recent ones. Look at that. Okay, folks, there's not much light in here, so I'm gonna get off here, and I will get back on my next hunt. Later.